graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on barrel. Out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
Good evening, everybody. Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very fantastic day. My name is Jason Joseph, and this, of course, is Play-by-Play with JJ. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button as well, and make sure that you guys turn on the notification bell icons too, and that way you will know when we do go live. We got 2 games today. One of them is Braves and Reds, and then we got the Phillies versus the Dodgers. The cutoff time for this is going to be 9:45. So obviously, if this game does go past 9:45, unless it's in the 9th inning, then we are going to pivot over to the Phillies game and we're going to change streams. But I wanted to really try to do this game today. I thought that this would be a really good one for us to follow. We haven't really done many Braves games this year, and obviously they are at the forefront of the division, so we'll see how they do. And the Cincinnati Reds team that they are facing is a team that has taken 2 out of 3 against the New York Mets. They also ended up splitting a series with the St. Louis Cardinals as well, and they took 2 out of 3 against the Philadelphia Phillies. So they're playing much better baseball as of lately. Now, obviously today they did announce that Graham Ashcraft was placed on the 60-day IL with a UCL sprain in his forearm, his right forearm. And actually, they just called up Junior Marte. You guys remember Junior Marte? Yeah, he was with the Philadelphia Phillies, so they called him up from AAA, and he is going to be added to the roster today for the Cincinnati Reds. The Atlanta Braves, they've also been playing some very, very good baseball, too. They have been just playing great over the last, or just over the overall season. They did lose the series to the Washington Nationals after they took 3 of 4 against the Miami Marlins, but they also won 2 out of 3 against the Boston Red Sox, so they're trying to just continue to stay hot. They're looking to get their 39th win of the season, and they are going to be sending Grant Holmes out there on the bump tonight. And he'll be facing Chris Paddock, who was released by the Miami Marlins and was picked up by the Cincinnati Reds. They are sort of desperate for starting pitching without Hunter Green, without Graham Ashcraft. They have definitely been dealing with the injury bug as far as their rotation does go. So we'll see how things do end up working today. Also, they're missing Rhett Lauder as well. And so that is what's going on. So let me know what your final score predictions are down below. I'd really like to hear about that. I also would love to hear about what you guys have to say about this game. Who are your MVPs? Who's your most valuable player? And yeah, let me know about all of that down below. I do want to say hello to everybody that is here in the chat. Chua is here. What's up, Chua? How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you on here. PJ is also here. What's up, PJ? Dallas Mod Girl with a sub over on YouTube. Dallas, thank you so much. Maybe that's your alt. I don't know. JG is also here as well. Good to see you, JG. Clue is also here. Clue says, let's go Braves. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, good stuff. So we will get on into the starting lineups right now. For the Atlanta Braves, their starting lineup is going to look just like this. So they have batting in the leadoff spot. It'll be Ronald Acuna Jr. batting first. Michael Harris II is going to be batting second. And then you got Matt Olson batting third, playing over at first. Ozzie Albies is in the cleanup spot tonight. He'll be batting in the 4 spot. Then you got Dom Smith batting 5th, who is DHing tonight for the Atlanta Braves. Austin Riley is going to be batting 6th. 7th is Mike Yastrzemski. Then you got Jorge Mateo. And then you got Chadwick Trump, who is the catcher for tonight's game. He will be catching for Grant Holmes. So it's Acuna, it's Harris, it's Olson, Albies, Smith, Riley, Yastrzemski, Mateo, and Trump for the Atlanta Braves. For the Cincinnati Reds, their starting lineup will look like this. It'll be Blake Dunn, who has been red hot for them. He's going to be batting in the leadoff spot. Elly De La Cruz is going to be batting 2nd. 3rd is J.J. Bleday. 4th is Sal Stewart. He's playing over at 3rd. Eugenio Suarez is batting 5th, and he is the designated hitter for tonight's game. Nathaniel Lowe is playing over at first base, and he'll be batting 6th. Spencer Steer is the second baseman. He's hitting 7th in the lineup today. And then 8th is going to be Tyler Stevenson, who is the catcher. And 9th is TJ Friedl, whose average just sits at 180 on the season so far. He's really been struggling. So Terry Francona has slid him down to the 9 spot. So once again, it's Blake Dunn batting leadoff, Elly De La Cruz batting 2nd, J.J. Bleday 3rd, Sal Stewart 4th, Eugenio Suarez 5th, Nathaniel Lowe 6th, 7th is Spencer Steer, 8th is Tyler Stevenson, and 9th, of course, is TJ Friedl. And so the guy that's going to be on the mound for the Atlanta Braves, we'll talk about him first. That'll be Grant Holmes. Holmes this year so far has a 3-2 record, 10 games started, and a 3.78 earned run average. In his last outing that he pitched against the Washington Nationals, he did give up 2 runs. The Braves ended up getting shut out by a score of 2-0. Those 2 runs that he gave up were solo shots from Vivas and from Cruz, but he's looking to try to not give up home runs today and give his team a chance to try to win out in Cincinnati. And we'll see how that ends up going for Grant Holmes and the Atlanta Braves. On the flip side of things, it'll be Chris Paddock who gets the nod for the Cincinnati Reds. The last time that he pitched was on May 23rd, and that was his first outing as a Red. He did okay. Didn't do great, didn't do bad, but he went 5 innings, gave up 3 earned runs. No homers allowed. He did strike out 5. He also allowed 3 walks, though, on a total of 7 hits. So he's looking to try to get his first win of the season. He is 0-6. The last time that he actually got a win, you got to go all the way back to August 23rd of last year. That was his 5th win of the season, his 5th and final win of the 2025 season. So he has not won ever since then. So Blake Dunn is going to be batting leadoff for the Cincinnati Reds, and we should be ready to get things started in just a little bit. All right, so let's get the 3D up and running right now, chat. Let's make sure that we do that. It'll actually come on up once it is available. But there are the Cincinnati Reds in their dark black and red uniforms. It's an interesting color for them. They have the red high socks, and they will be taking the field first at a Great American Ballpark. Again, final score predictions. Let me know down below. What are your final score predictions for this game, and who do you think is the most valuable player of this one? We talked about that Paddock on the 16th gave up 2 earned runs in 5 innings, and he also struck out 3 and walked just 1 batter. PJ says, I'm babysitting 3 of my grandkids, just feeding them Burger King. Ooh, that sounds good. Burger King sounds very, very good. Save some for me. Save some for me for sure. Last time that he faced the Braves, he went 4 2/3. He gave up 2 earned runs. He did allow 5 hits, and he also struck out 4. And he will face Ronald Acuna Jr. Acuna did have a grand slam in last night's game. That was his first homer since April 11th. April 10th, actually. So he will be batting leadoff again. It's Acuna, Harris, Olson, Albies, Smith, Riley, Yastrzemski, Mateo, and Trump. There's Walt Weiss. He's the manager for the Atlanta Braves. Took on over at the beginning of this year after they ended up getting rid of Brian Snitker. So he will be the manager for tonight. Pretty good crowd at it. Great American Ballpark. The crew chief for tonight. We'll get to that right now, too. The home plate umpire is going to be Ryan Blackney. At first, it's Marvin Hudson. At second, it's Nick Marley. And at third base, it's Trip Gibson. Okay. And the temperature for tonight's game out in Cincinnati, Ohio, is 85 degrees Fahrenheit. So Acuna ready to step on into the box. The Braves are in their gray tops, gray bottoms with red letters that say Atlanta in cursive painted across the chest. On the back of the jersey, it's the last names painted in blue. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for Ronald Acuna Jr. Oh, good. The game is on TV. Don't have to worry about that. That's awesome. The ball is one strike to Ronald Acuna Jr. And the pitch, here it comes, swing and a miss. Let's see. Can we change the broadcast on here? I don't know if we can do that. The ball's 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch is outside for ball 1. All right, let's get the 3D up and running on here. Good stuff. JJ, I'm ready for tonight's game. Absolutely. Absolutely. Here's the pitch to Acuna. Fly ball hit out over to deep left field. Ronald Acuna Jr. goes yard. And just like that, it's a 1-0 ball game. His bat is red hot. What's up, Batman? How you doing? I'll make sure to double check, Lou. 1-0 Braves. Any more final score predictions? Any MVPs for tonight's game? I got Reds winning 6-5. De La Cruz MVP. 429 feet for Ronald Acuna Jr. That was launched. I didn't even see if it came down. The pitch to Harris. There's a high drive hit out to deep right field, and that ball is caught at the Kroger sign. Oh, man, he got robbed on a home run out in right field. What a catch by Dunn. Oh, my goodness. Harris can't believe it. And Dunn brought that one back on in, and there's out number 1. Excellent catch by Dunn. We saw something really similar last night with Cam Smith. That time, Dunn just jumped up, reached over the yellow line, and made the catch for the first out of the first inning. What a start. Unbelievable. Just a couple of pitches. That catch was insane. No balls, 1 strike to Matt Olson, by the way. And the 0-1. Check swing, did he go? And that pitch is high. They say he did not go. All right, so we'll change this. Good stuff. Great. Great. Here's the 1-1. That misses down. It's a changeup. And the count is now 2-1. Michael Harris, the second, got robbed on a home run by Blake Dunn out in right field. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch to Olson. And the cutter is fouled back. So the count is 2-2. Matt Olson with 841 consecutive games played. The next highest on the list is Pete Alonso with 473. If you can believe that. The pitch to Olson. That ball is fouled back towards the screen. The Reds defense. It'll be Stevenson catching on the bump. It's Paddock. Over at first, it's Lowe. At second, it'll be Steer. And at third base, you got Sal Stewart. And at short, it'll be Elly De La Cruz. The pitch. Now it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. Yates Shaboy says it's going to be a long day for Paddock. I missed some of you guys on for Diamond Zone last night. Wish that some of y'all were there. But it's good to see you guys on here. The pitch, foul ball. J.J. Bleday is out in left field. In center, it's T.J. Fradel. And then right, it's Blake Dunn. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1-0 Atlanta. 1 out. The payoff pitch. And Olson lines this one out to right field for a base hit. That's going to go all the way towards the wall. Olson is going to head on over to second. The throw over to second is just in time. He's made 2 great plays so far in this first inning. Blake Dunn with a cannon of a throw to get Matt Olson out at second base. And that was a perfect swipe over at second by Steer as well. That thing was just bulldozed over to second. Didn't even take a hop. And De La Cruz actually is the one that swiped out Matt Olson. He got him right on the back at the letters. The pitch. And there's a called strike. So that's recorded as a single. And out over at second. What a defensive performance by this guy so far. The ball is 1 strike. The pitch to Ozzie Albies, and that's going to be hit out over towards left. Bleday is on the run, and they'll make the catch in the alleyway for out number 3. So a leadoff home run by Ronald Acuna Jr. Harris then got robbed on a homer, and also Matt Olson got gunned out over at second base trying to extend a single into a double, and then Bleday flied out over to left. Or sorry, not Bleday. That was Ozzie Albies that flied out over to left, and we're going to go to the bottom of the first, right over to J.J. Bleday. Man, unbelievable. Dunn is bailing out Paddock hard right now. I've never seen like that great of a defensive inning from one player until right now. Like we talked about how great Joe Adell's defensive performance was in a game. That may have been one of the best defensive innings from one player I've ever seen. I don't know. In modern history, I'll say it like that. Let me know if you guys agree with that. Yes or no. For the Reds, they'll have Dunn bat leadoff in the bottom of the first. Elly De La Cruz is batting second. And then it'll be J.J. Bleday third, Sal Stewart fourth, Eugenio Suarez fifth, Nathaniel Lowe sixth, Spencer Steer is seventh, Tyler Stevenson eighth, and T.J. Fradel batting in the 9th spot. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Is that the best defensive inning that you've ever seen from one individual player in baseball? Let me know. Paddock, 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 earned run, and he will take a seat, and Grant Holmes is going to go out there to pitch for the Atlanta Braves. Holmes, 5 innings in his last outing, 2 solo shots against the Washington Nationals. He did strike out 10. That was a season high for him. And Stewart, there he is over in the dugout. What's going on, JJ? Let's go Braves. I predict 5-3 Braves. The pitch, and that's going to be fouled off the foot of Dunn. What's up, Scott? How you doing, my friend? How are you doing, my guy? JG says, I don't really want the Braves to win, but I'm just looking for a good baseball game. Well, did you see what happened in the first inning, JG? The pitch. That's down for a ball. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Blake Dunn. But yeah, I'm going to ask it again. Best defensive inning from a player, could that have been one of them? 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and it's caught over at second by Ozzie Albies. And there's 1 away in the bottom of the first. Pi, what's up, Pi? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you on here. 1 out, bottom of the first. Elly De La Cruz, batting on the left side, is up to bat. 55 games, a .279 average, 12 homers, and 37 runs batted on in as well. First pitch to Elly. That's down for a ball. For the Atlanta Braves, their defense will look like this. It'll be Chadwick Trump behind the plate. Grant Holmes is on the bump. Over at first, it's Matt Olson. At second, it's Ozzie Albies. At third, it's Austin Riley. And the shortstop, of course, is Jorge Mateo. Next pitch, here it comes. And it's outside for ball 2. In the outfield, 7, 8, and 9 are as follows. Yaz in left, Harris in center, and Acuna in right. 2 balls, no strikes. A 2-0 pitch, and De La Cruz chops it foul. Elly in his last game went 0 for 4 against the Mets. That was on Wednesday. Only got a run scored. He did get hit by a pitch, and he struck out once. A 2-1. It's a foul ball, and it goes on out of play. 1-0 is the score. I don't know if you guys heard, but Sixers have Mike Gansey as their new president of basketball ops. The pitch. That's a foul ball hit over towards the left side off the end of the bat by Elly De La Cruz. And so the count is 2-2. Nice. That's awesome. That's so awesome. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're in the bottom of the first. There's 1 out. 1-0 Braves. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 2-2 pitch, and Elly De La Cruz swings and misses at the slider. And there's 2 gone in the bottom of the first. Drop those chairs in the chat for Grant Holmes. Call him Goldilocks. Well, former Philly Cody Clemens just hit a home run in the Minnesota game. And they lead at 1-0 out in Pittsburgh. Pitch is taken down for a ball. Here's J.J. Bleday. Bleday in the box. The pitch. It's down for ball 2. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, my friend? Thanks for stopping by last night. I appreciate you, man. 2 balls, no strikes. There's 2 away, bottom of the first. Holmes kicks, steals. It's outside for ball 3. Once again, in case you're just tuning on in, Acuna hit a leadoff home run in the top of the first, and then on the very next pitch, Michael Harris got robbed on a home run by Blake Dunn, and in the very next at-bat, Olson tried to extend the single into a double, but got thrown out by Blake Dunn, and then there was a line out over to left by Ozzie Albies. So there's 2 outs in the bottom of the first, and there's a walk allowed by Holmes. And Sal Stewart is going to come on up to the plate right now. So Bleday is the one that got on with a walk. We were asking if maybe that was the best defensive inning that we've seen from a player. The pitch, grounded over towards second. The throw over to first, and that's in plenty of time for out number 3. So the inning is over. All right, we're going to go to the top of the second. It's a 1-0 lead for the Atlanta Braves. Oh, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you very, very much. Dallas is also here. What's going on, Dallas? How you doing? How about that win last night by your Toronto Blue Jays? Got to get another victory tonight. Who do you have going on the hill tonight? You have Adam Mako pitching. And I guess it's going to be a bullpen game, right? Hopefully you guys can beat Trevor Rogers. Of course. Jackie Roy Boy, what's going on? How you doing? Good to see you on here. Jeff says nothing much. Happy to be here, JJ. Happy that the Cubs beat the Pirates last night and then hopefully sweep the Cardinals this weekend. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're a Cubs fan. What's up, Jeff? Yeah, this is a big series for you guys. You're taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cardinals were hot for a little bit, but then they got swept by the Milwaukee Brewers, and now they're on a 4-game losing streak, I see. So they're hoping to try to turn the tide, but Shota's pitching, and we'll see how he does tonight. Shota has been not so good over the last 2 games, to say the least. This guy was pitching so well in the beginning of May, and then for some reason he just lost his stuff and just has not been able to get his command down. So prayers for you. Hopefully you guys do well tonight. The game was awesome last night. The game was great. It was that was my favorite one last night. The Pirates game was good, but that one really left you in suspense. I really thought that they could have gotten some more runs scored, but they squeaked it out, and it was a pivotal win. Like, you know, the Orioles swept the Tampa Bay Rays. They were playing really good baseball, and you came on over to Baltimore, and you set the tone, and you took the first game there, and that was big. So we'll see. JJ, I got Chinese for you if you're hungry. What type of Chinese are we talking about? The pitch. There's a called strike. This is Dom Smith who's up to bat, hitting .325 on the season, facing Chris Paddock. The balls, 1 strike to Dom Smith. And the pitch, line drive hit out over to left field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. It almost got by J.J. Bleday. I think he sort of lost his footing, but he got his bare hand out in front of it to just sort of deflect it. If that ball gets by him, Dominic Smith gets a triple there, but regardless, it's a leadoff single to start off the top of the 2nd inning. We got a runner over at first base. Jimmy Crooks is getting called up today for the St. Louis Cardinals. He's their number 7 prospect. We'll see how he does, too. Charge! They sent down Yoel Pozo, I saw. So that's some other baseball news. The ball is 1 strike to Austin Riley. Paddock gets set at the Reds letters, kicks, deals, and the changeup is chopped foul towards the left side. If you love baseball like me, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. We got the Phillies-Dodgers game tonight at 10:10. So make sure that you guys are on for that. We're on our way to 10,400 subscribers. The ball is 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. That is down for a ball. It's a changeup. Riley just batting .216. His average has been down. Playing over at third. The pitch. And that's taken up high for ball 2. Can I ask, why is the game in 3D mode? Yeah, so I can't show the game. If you want me to get copyrighted, if you want me to, you know, not exist anymore, then this isn't the channel for you. I can't show the game. But I can at least do this. I can at least show you a 3D simulation of what's going on. The pitch, and that's taken for ball 3. I'm sorry I like you, but go Braves. I don't care. I'm a big baseball fan, so you're not offending me. But thanks for coming on here. I appreciate it. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The toss back over to first. That is not in time. And this is like what's actually going on. The only thing that's not real, chat, is players coming up out of the ground. That's the only thing that's not real. And invisible bats and catchers batting. And what do I mean by that? Oh, you'll probably see. 3-2 pitch, and that's foul tipped out of the glove of the catcher. And Riley stays alive. I've got lovely Italian food. Ooh, that's good. Uncommon Truthman says, chop on, baby. Woohoo. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 2nd. Paddock gets set, kicks, fires, and it's upstairs for ball 4, and Austin Riley gets on with a walk. More traffic on the bases for the Atlanta Braves. All fans are welcome here. JJ even likes the Blue Jays fans. Absolutely, I do. Charge! We mainly cover the Phillies on this channel. The Phillies, the Sixers, and the Eagles, but we love, and I mean like love baseball. 2 runners on, nobody out. And here's Mike Yastrzemski. The pitch is outside for a ball. But if you guys can do me a huge solid and hit the thumbs up button and subscribe, then that way we get more baseball fans on here. And it's just a really good way to spread the word. That's all I ask. 1 ball, no strikes to Mike Yastrzemski. The 1-0 pitch, a four-seamer that swung on and missed. That was at 94 miles per hour. And therefore the count is 1-1. Yeah, he's obviously spent a lot of time with the San Francisco Giants. And he played with the Royals. Got picked up by the Braves. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch, high for ball 2. But yeah, we are baseball fanatics. Ever since Sonic said the players going through the ground to another dimension, I think of that every time. I hear you. 2-1 pitch. Off the plate for ball 3. The changeup definitely missed its spot. It was supposed to go center, but it ended up going outside. Three balls, 1 strike. The 3-1 pitch, and that is up high. They try to appeal, and they say no, he did not go, and the bases are loaded with nobody out in the top of the 2nd inning, and we're going to have a timeout on the mound right now. JJ, the Habs play tonight. I really want the series to go 6. I just want the series to go 6. I really do, chat. It's a good series. Hopefully the Braves win this series versus the Reds because the hot streak currently. Yeah, I hear you. So from a Cubs perspective, obviously you want them to not be successful, which is understandable. Absolutely understandable for sure. Well, actually, you know what we'll do during the break? We'll take a look at the standings. We'll do that in a little bit. Bases loaded. Nobody out top of the 2nd. And here is Jorge Mateo. Paddock kicks, deals, and it's on the outside edge for a called strike at 93 miles per hour. Jorge Mateo in the batter's box. Batting .324 on the season. With 2 homers and 7 runs batted on in. Here's the 0-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. The cutter was in the zone, and he swung over top of it. Mateo played for the Orioles from 2021 until 2025, and then before that was with the San Diego Padres. The 0-2 pitch downstairs for ball 1. But yeah, Dallas, I really want the series to go to. I really want it to go to another game. It's been a fun Stanley Cup playoffs, I have to say. The 1-2 pitch, ground ball hit over towards shortstop. They won't get the out home. The throw to 2nd. That's all that they're going to get, and so the Atlanta Braves get themselves another run. It is a 2-0 ball game. Well, Simone Biles is at Busch Stadium, and so is Jonathan Owens, of course. Wonder if they're both throwing out the first pitch. The pitch. This is going to be bunted foul by Chadwick Trump, and out of play. No balls and 1 strike. I'm a Braves fan, but I got Cincy winning on my parlay. Also, you're rooting against your Braves, even though you're a Braves fan. Got you. We'll see. Habs need to pull up their skates. Yup. No balls, 1 strike. When's the gold medal game again? What day is that again, Dallas? The pitch. That's a pie for a ball. Chadwick in 8 games has a .647 OPS. 2 runs batted in, and a .294 average. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here's the pitch. And that's a foul ball. Out of play. Cooper, I got you. No worries. No worries at all whatsoever. Kind of get a little silver lining scenario. Yeah. I got you. Time's going to be called by Chadwick Trump. He steps out of the box for a quick second. It's a 2-0 ball game at a Great American Ballpark. 1-2 pitch. And a fly ball hit out over towards right field. Will this be deep enough to score the runner? It should be. The catch is going to be made. The runner from third tags up, and he will easily score. It's a 3-0 ball game on an RBI sacrifice fly from Chadwick Trump. That brings home another run. 2 runs scored in this inning off of Chris Paddock. And so the Braves are making a lot of noise. So far, the Braves have 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. The Reds still haven't batted for their second time. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. to the plate again. 37 total pitches for Chris Paddock. Acuna in the box. Pitch number 1 to Ronald. And it's popped up. Where is it? Over towards the first base side in foul ground. And it'll go on out of play. But yeah, when's the gold medal game? Yeah, gold medal game is Sunday at 2:30. Got you. No way the Hurricanes will wrap up the series tonight and have the Golden Knights come to North Carolina to start up the Stanley Cup Finals. I just wanted to go a little bit longer. The balls, 1 strike. The pitch is on the outside edge for a strike. The throw to second base is not in time. And so that's going to put a runner over at second base. Excellent jump made out of the gates right there by Jorge Mateo. He's now in scoring position for Atlanta. Looks like that. The throw that was made by Stevenson was good, but it was just a little bit late. Mateo had an excellent head start. He's leading off over at second. Acuna is in the box. The 1-1 pitch down and away for ball 2. Rays are playing up well. They're playing well tonight. Come on, Acuna Jr., keep it up. 2 balls, 1 strike. 40 pitches for Chris Paddock. The 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, 94 miles per hour on the gun. I'll tell you this, I think I said this the last time that we saw Chris Paddock pitch, but I miss that 2017 San Diego Padres version of Chris Paddock. That guy was just so dominant. He's now 30 years old. Not 2017, sorry, I'm thinking of the 2019, like the rookie season Chris Paddock. He was so good. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch inside for ball 3. If you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you guys waiting for? Make sure that you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. Curtis Mead homered. Former Philly Curtis Mead for the Washington Nationals. 3-2 pitch, high and away for ball 4, and Ronald Acuna Jr. gets on for the second time tonight. I don't know if you guys are into college baseball, but history was just made. SMC defeated the number 1 overall seed UCLA by a score of 3-2, and they became the second team to win a regional opener against a top 16 seed in back-to-back seasons. 2 away, top of the second. The pitch. And there's a swing and a miss. If you did subscribe to the channel, let me know who you are down below, and I will give you a shout-out. Michael Harris hitting .299. 13 long balls this season. Down in the count 0-1. Paddock kicks, steals, and a ground ball base hit out to right field. Mateo's rounding third. He's being waved home. The throw's going to be made over to third. Acuna safe over at third. An RBI single for Michael Harris, and the runs keep coming for the Atlanta Braves. Got it right past the dive of Sal. And no chance he was going to get to that baseball, even if he timed it well. A lot of runs in this game. And my bad, Sal's playing over at third base today. So over at first for Cincinnati's Nathaniel Lowe. 2 outs, 2 runners on. The pitch up high for a ball. That's to Matt Olson. Dallas, I don't know if you're still here. Is Rhino streaming tonight? Do you know? 1 ball, no strikes to Matt Olson. It was 1 for 1. He singled his last time up. Got thrown out at second. The pitch. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch. That's low. And taken for ball 2 was a changeup there. Don't forget tonight's Phillies game is on Apple TV. But for those people who don't have Apple TV that need somebody to listen to, please tell them about our channel. Rhino is still in Vegas. Oh, that's right. The 2-1 pitch. Grounded over to first. Played on the hop. And the tag to the bag by Lowe is in plenty of time for out number 3. So the inning is done. We're going to go to the bottom of the second. 3 runs scored by the Atlanta Braves in the top of the second, and we'll see if the Cincinnati Reds have a response when they go to the bottom of the second. But yes, please just tell people, if you know people that can't get access to the game tonight, please tell them about us. And that'd be really, really cool. Michael Phillips says, go Canes. He wants the Hurricanes to win. Man, oh man. I will tell you this. I'd like to see a Suzuki goal tonight. Dad hates Apple TV Sports. Yeah, well, that's. I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear. The Phillies lineup is out. Phillies have Schwarber DHing, batting first. Turner batting second. Harper batting third. Bohm fourth. Stott fifth. JT sixth. Marsh is back in the lineup. He's batting seventh. Eighth is Garcia. And ninth is Barora. So no Justin Crawford tonight. Instead, Barora is going to get the nod for him instead. They called him up today and ended up getting him Stuart Barora, who is 26 years old, from Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. He actually played with the Toronto Blue Jays. Forgot about that. You guys had Stewart. Dallas probably remembers Stewart. Yeah, you see No Doubt at the Sphere. I'm not jealous, like, at all. Are we seeing No Doubt? Oof. No Doubt. Wait, with Gwen wow. That's awesome. Eugenio Suarez is up to bat. The pitch. And there's a called strike right at the knees. No balls. 1 strike to Gino. And the 0-1 pitch. Inside for a ball. Mako's going to be in the net tonight for the Blue Jays. Yeah. So I was just talking about that before. So you guys have a bullpen game. I see that you guys are on right now. So I don't know how long he's going to pitch. 1-1 pitch. There's a grounder hit over to third. And the throw on over to first is in plenty of time for out number 1. Jeff Oak says Phillies suck. Well, we can agree to disagree. But you know what? I appreciate you for coming on in, man. What's going on? Are you a Braves fan? Are you a Reds fan? Nathaniel Lowe is up to bat. One away. Bottom of the second. The pitch. That's in there for a strike. I want to see it too. I would really like to see the Wizard of Oz at the Sphere. That'd be really awesome. When are we going? The pitch. That's outside for a ball. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Bottom of the second. 1 out. Holmes gets set and fires, and this pitch is grounded over towards second. Albies plays it on the hop, throws it over to first, and there's out number 2. 2 up, 2 down in the bottom of the second. Mets got problems, says Michael. Mets got problems. Yes, they do. Absolutely. How do they fix them? The pitch. And that's in there for a strike. I don't like baseball, so then why are you here? You betting? I'll pick you up. Flight leaves at midnight. Oh, boy. Well, the Phillies game won't be done, so I won't be done. 0-1. Foul ball. Oh, your flight leaves at midnight. How far of a flight is it from Toronto to Philly? Like 2 hours? No balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the second. And 2 outs. Holmes gets set at the belt. And the pitch. And that is up high for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of the second. And here's the pitch. And a called strike 3 at the knees. And Grant Holmes gets himself a strikeout. And so, we're going to go to the top of the third. The Mets have my Bo. He was ours. And then the Mets took him from us. My Bo. You do football? Yeah, so I do the Phillies, I do the Sixers, and I do the Eagles. But I mainly do a lot of baseball content on my channel. But if you do like my content, once again, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel as well. I see that we have a really good crowd so far tonight. That's awesome. That's really, really cool. We got 118 people tuning on in. I'm sure that not all 118 of you have hit the thumbs up button, so please just make sure that you guys do that. We do have 43 likes. Let's go. Good stuff. Who's your football team, Jeff? I'd like to know. I'm nervous about June 1st. I am nervous about June 1st. I just want to know what they're going to get back in the A.J. Brown trade. That's all I care about right now. I mean, obviously, I just don't think he's coming back. 4-0 Atlanta. They put up 3 of their 4 runs in the top of the second. So it's a 4-0 lead there. By the way, chat, if you also are an Atlanta Braves fan, I do encourage you guys to go check out a couple of people. Dixon Way covers the Atlanta Braves. He does a really good job. And also On the Go with CeeLo. We might actually go raid one of them in a little bit. But they both do an excellent job covering the Atlanta Braves. Like and subscribe, baseball fans. Everyone go find 2 friends to come and watch the game with JJ. The Toronto Argos. That's right. That's right. Does Rhino cover a lot of the Argos games? Michael says the Giants. Oh, you're a New York Giants fan. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Jeff is a Dallas Cowboys fan. Are you? Are you a Dallas Cowboys fan? Or are you saying hi to Dallas? Or are you doing both? Here's Ozzy Albies. The pitch. And that is up high for a ball. Hey, by the way, JJ, can you guys stop in Pittsburgh and snag me? I need to see the Wizard of Oz. I need the wizard about some brains. Oh, so you're the Scarecrow. The pitch. And that's outside for ball 2. CeeLo is off tonight. Oh, dang it. All right, so we'll have to go raid Dixon Way. 2-0 pitch. There's a pop-up hit out over towards shallow left center, and the catch is going to be made, and there's out number 1. I didn't mean for that to sound bad, by the way. I just realized that was probably like really mean the way that came off. No, I love Dixon Way. He's my guy. He is. But I really wanted to raid the both of them, but anyhow. How about them Cowboys? How you feeling about the Cowboys this year? The pitch, and that is a foul ball. Dom Smith behind in the count, 0-1. Dixon Way and CeeLo are both legit. Yeah, they are. They're really, really good. The ball is 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch, and this is grounded back up the middle. Sliding stop by Steer. The throw on over to first. What a play by Spencer Steer over at second. That was awesome. And there's 2 outs in the top of the 3rd. What a nice play. Smith got robbed on a base hit. And Steer went over towards his right, made a sliding stop, got on up, and just threw a strike over to first. Sidearm throw to Lowe. So there's 2 away. The pitch to Austin Riley. That's taken for a ball. Is this the real JJ? Great question. I don't know. Define real. 1-0 pitch. It's a foul ball. Thanksgiving crushes Jeff Oaks. Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see. Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl this year for sure, says M. Jimenez. I love the passion, though. I do. Time is going to be called, and there's going to be a meeting on the bump between Stevenson and Paddock right now. 4-0 Braves, top of the 3rd. In case you're just tuning on in, this is how we got here. Ronald Acuna Jr. hit a leadoff homer in the 1st inning, of course. Made it 1-0. And then in the 2nd inning, Jorge Mateo ended up grounding on into a fielder's choice. Got himself an RBI. Chadwick Trump also had a sac fly. And Michael Harris had himself an RBI single as well. Harris also got robbed on a homer on an excellent play out in right field by Blake Dunn. He also gunned out Matt Olson, too, at second base. There have been some really cool highlights in this game so far. 1-1 pitch. It's popped up a mile high over towards the first base side, and the catch is made by Lowe in foul territory, and the inning is over. 4-0 Braves. We're going to go to the bottom of the 3rd at a Great American Ballpark. I like the Reds and I like Terry Francona. Yeah, shout out to the Reds. Shout out to Terry Francona. Terry Francona, of course, another Phillies legend. Absolutely. Good stuff. Eagles need a quarterback, says Jeff. I disagree. I think that Jalen is good. I think that he had a down year last year, but I'm curious to see how this offense looks. I mean, I think that he'll be under center a little bit more, and it seems like that they're trying to incorporate that into their play calling a little bit more this year. I also think that he's just really, really good with his legs, and I'd like to see him run more too, but that's just me. That's totally me. Is he a typical quarterback? No. But I've seen them throw a lot of successful passes up the middle, and hopefully this year he has a good year. But we'll see. Hey, look, Paddock actually got the lead-off hitter out. It's a miracle, says Bam Man. The bar is just that low. We just heard that Teoscar Hernandez has a grade 1 left hamstring strain. So he is out for tonight's game for the Dodgers. So no Teoscar for the LA Dodgers. I'm just hoping that if the Phillies beat them tonight, that doesn't come out to be an excuse. I really do. I hope it's not going to be an excuse. You know, the Cowboys play. You know who the Cowboys play on Thanksgiving? Yeah, they play against the Chiefs. No, wait. No, it's the Giants. No. It's the Eagles. I know it's the Eagles. I just had to troll. Totally had the troll. 3-0 Cubs. First inning, crazy, says Crimson. Well, we're in the bottom of the third. It's a 4-0 lead for the Atlanta Braves, and the Reds are back on up at the plate. It's Tyler Stevenson leading things off against Grant Holmes. Stevenson hitting a .194, and on the first pitch, he swings and misses at the four-seamer. It hit the outside edge, and the count is 0-1. This guy has a pretty good gun. He has a gun of an arm. 0-1 pitch. Line drive off the glove of Austin Riley out to left field for a base hit. That was a bullet. And Yastrzemski plays it on a couple of bounces. And so there's an infield. Actually, sorry, that's just going to be a single. I don't know what the exit velocity on that was, but it was pretty high. Riley was not able to make the catch. And so the leadoff man is aboard for the Cincinnati Reds at first base. Where in Philly are you from? I'm actually not from Philly. I'm from South Jersey. I'm a South Jersey guy. TJ Fradel is up. Another guy that's been struggling. Charge! The pitch. Downstairs for a ball. Ian Happ just went yard for the third day in a row. We saw his home run that he hit last night in that Pirates game to extend the lead for the Cubs in the 8th inning. The 1-0 pitch was taken in there for a strike. And so the count is 1-1. But are you from Dallas, my friend? The 1-1 pitch to TJ Fradel. Swing and a miss. Michael says the Mets won't be good until the team is sold. But I thought that you guys liked your owner. I mean, he was spending a lot of money, and he was not afraid. I heard, you guys really liked Steve Cohen. Uncle Steve is what you guys called him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. And a foul ball hit back over towards the screen. What's up, Ken? Good to see you on here, Ken. Fist pump to you. 1-2, bottom of the third. 4-0 Atlanta. Fradel in the box. The 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. A nasty changeup thrown by Grant Holmes. And so there's out number 1. Let's go. Florida's so much better than Philly's is Crimson. Well, I guess it depends. Depends on what you're saying. I mean, the weather, I'm sure, is really, really nice over there. But I heard housing is not cheap in Florida. The pitch. And that's going to be in there for a strike. South Jersey Classic Cars. Route 40. That's right. Blake Dunn is up at the plate. No balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the third. 1 out. Runner over at first. The pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Oh, and 2 is the count. Bottom of the third. The pitch and another slider thrown by Holmes and back-to-back strikeouts, and there's 2 away. Hall is back. What's up, Paul? Good to see you on here, my friend. Fist pump to you. Where's the actual game? Not on my channel right now, but if you want to go watch an illegal stream, you can. Just not on here. Where is it? It's in Cincinnati. Sorry, if that's what you were asking. The pitch is taken for a ball. Sorry, I thought you meant why can't you show the game? One a pitch. That's a foul ball. So the count is 1-1. Good to see you, Hall. Elly De La Cruz, by the way, 0 for 1. Elly did strike out in the first. The 1-1 pitch. De La Cruz fouls it off again. Oh, Jeff, you're from Philly. Nice. That's true, Crimson. That's true. It does depend on the areas. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. The pitch to Elly. Foul ball. So, yeah, we got the Phillies game tonight. Our cutoff time for this, unless it's in the 9th inning, is at 9:45. So if it's not 9:45, if it's 9:45 and if it's in like the 7th inning or whatever, then that's going to be our cutoff time. Because then we got the Phillies at 10:10. 1-2 pitch. Up high and away for ball 2. Because we do mainly cover the Phillies. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. A runner over at first. And the pitch. Downstairs for ball 3. When you do the Eagles game, do you have animation? No. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. There's a grounder hit over towards the shortstop. Backhanded by Mateo. The throw to first is in time. Jorge Mateo flashes the leather and does a great job with that throw over to first. It took a skip hop right over to Matt Olson. That ball got by Riley, and Mateo was able to back it on up and throw a strike over to first. We're going to go to the 4th inning. It's a 4-0 lead for the Atlanta Braves. All right, time for some shout-outs. Where is everybody tapping on in from tonight? I would love to hear that down below, and I will make sure that I shout you guys out. Where are we tuning on in from? By the way, cheers. L'chaim. 4-0 Braves. Now that we got Dallas in the chat, what's going on? Shout out to Dallas. Dallas, Texas is in the chat. Let's go. Machin is here. What's going on? Oh, from Chicago. I was just in Chicago last week. That's awesome. Cleveland. Says Anthony, what's up? What's up, Anthony? How you doing, my friend? We got northwest of Toronto and west of JJ, says Dallas. What's up, Dallas? Good to see you on here. Atlanta, Georgia's in the chat. Spencer in the building. High five, my friend. Give me a high five. Give me a little 5 here. Down low. In the middle. There we go. Texas boy working in New York, says M. Jimenez. What's going on, M. Jimenez? Winston-Salem is also in the chat. Michael is here. What is up, Michael? We've been talking about what's going on, my friend. Northwest Philly, L'chaim. Cheers. L'chaim. Time for us to go to the top of the 4th. Would it go over 9.5 runs? The game... My bad for the question. I don't really watch Major League Baseball, so I appreciate it. I don't know. I really don't know. There's 9 innings, so it could. It absolutely could, my friend. Thanks so much for stopping on by. Here is Mike Yastrzemski, and on the very first pitch, he'll take a cutter that's in the zone for a strike. I'm in the kitchen with Lauren, says Haley. What's going on, Haley? Here's the 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. J. Mill says Atlanta. What's up, J. Mill? Fist pump to you. Hope you're having a good night, my friend. How's everybody's Friday going so far? We got Tallahassee, Florida, the capital of Florida, in the chat. Shout out to Tallahassee. The ball's 2 strikes. The pitch to Yaz. It's down for a ball. By the way, folks, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. It is free. We do a lot of baseball. We did over 25 World Baseball Classic games. Actually, sorry, we did 23 World Baseball Classic games. We've done so far 29 Major League Baseball games that are non-Phillies this season. And, of course, we do the Phillies, too. The pitch, that's taken. And now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Yaz. who walked his first time up against Chris Paddock. Pitch number 62 for Chris, and it's high and away for ball 3. But yeah, I do not have the 3D for NFL. It has not come to the NFL yet. Just in baseball. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the payoff pitch. And Yaz grounds this one out to right field for a base hit. And Mike Yastrzemski gets on for the second time today for the Atlanta Braves. Okay, here we go. Charge! Hall says, JJ, bro, I really enjoyed that Diamond Zone yesterday. It's a lot of fun, right? Diamond Zone, what is Diamond Zone, guys? Diamond Zone is basically like NFL Red Zone, but it's for baseball. It's like MLB Big Inning. That's what they show on MLB Network, but we do it like it's a radio style, but we incorporate the 3D with it, and it's really awesome. So you should definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's great. If you're a baseball fanatic like me, or if you have a lot of baseball bets, it's a really good tool. It really is. No balls, 1 strike to Jorge Mateo, and a runner over at first. No balls, 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. We'll do another one on Monday during our fundraising stream. That'll be fun. So we're doing a fundraising stream for ALS on Monday. That'll be our second charity stream that we're doing this year, which I'm really excited about. No balls, 2 strikes. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the 0-2 on the way. Check swing. Did he go? They say no. So, yeah, if you really, love baseball, or if you can just follow along, it's good. It's really, really good. It's really easy if you follow baseball, I feel. And it works. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 4th. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock. Mateo is going to ground that one foul. Excellent play by the third base coach. Just barehanded that. Watkins made a nice little barehanded catch there. Good for him. JJ, I'm going to order you a late night snack. Turkey, grilled cheese, or ham. Well, I never answered the Chinese food. The sesame chicken sounds really good. Turkey, grilled cheese, that sounds good too. I'll take both. The pitch. It's up high for ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. You guys jinxed each other. You got something going right there. Sub up, fellas. I really appreciate you. I really, really do. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2 pitch. There's a grounder hit over to third. The throw to second, there's 1. The throw over to first. It is in time. He got him. That's an around the horn double play. And there's 2 away. Nice flip over to first by Steer. Excellent work right there. They moved Michael Harris Jr. Harris II up in the lineup. Harris Jr. Who's Harris Jr.? I don't know. It was pretty close over at first. But I don't think they're going to challenge. Jim with a sub. Thank you so much, Jim. He was out by a quarter of a step. The pitch, and that is swung on and missed. Michael Lorenzen tonight is facing the Giants. Lorenzen has a 10.03 ERA at home. Ew. That's terrible. 0-1 pitch. There's a fly ball hit out over towards deep left center field. On the track to make the grab for out number 3 is Blade. And the inning is over. And so we go to the bottom of the 4th. 4-0 Braves. The Reds are going to come back on up. We'll see how they do in just a few moments. I can see it now. Braves versus Dodgers in the World Series, says Dodger Empire. Yeah, well, anything is possible. I can't rule it out. I cannot rule it out. JJ in chat, what's going on? How we all doing on this lovely evening? Everybody's doing great. I can't speak for everybody. I'm doing great. But yeah, I'm doing very, very well. I hope you're all doing great. Oh, man. Hall says both of them. A Braves-Dodgers World Series would certainly be something. Actually, wait, let me read that correctly. A Braves/Dodgers World Series would certainly be ... something. I'm sure that our Philly freaks would be very happy about that. Weiss has been messing with it recently, and it's working. Second time without Kim starting. Yeah, well, Michael's doing pretty good. JJ, do you like lemonade or iced tea? I'll take iced tea. Iced tea is good. Thank you. 10,333 subs. For those of you who are here because of bets, what bets do you guys have going on tonight? Caesar salad or fries? Well, I love fries, but Caesar salad's probably the healthier choice. So I go Caesar salad. I'm going to be full. I can't eat all this stuff. JJ, wish you a good last Friday of May. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Jose from the Dominican Republic. Big shout out to you, man. I hope you have a good last Friday of May, too. First, I thought you said, I'm wishing you a good Friday. And I'm like, wait, first of all, I don't celebrate Good Friday. Second of all, Good Friday passed. But I almost misread that. Christopher says, I got under 10 runs today. What's up, Chris? Christopher Gatsby. It's a cool name. I like that. I have Junior for 4 bases. Michael Harris for 4 bases as well. Nice. The pitch. And that's a curveball to J.J. Bleday for strike one. Right at the knees. 2 NL teams going head-to-head in the World Series. Law, or which of the two are going for the American League? Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. The pitch. Fly ball. Hit out to right field. And Acuna looks up. It's gone. J.J. Bleday leaves the yard. His 8th goodbye of the season. Holmes left a meatball right down the middle. And JJ says sayonara. Here's Sal Stewart, and the first pitch to him is downstairs for ball 1. So Acuna hit a leadoff home run. And then Mateo got on grounded into a RBI fielder's choice. Chadwick Trump had a sac fly. Harris also had an RBI single. And in the bottom of the 4th, the Cincinnati Reds got one back so far on a solo blast from J.J. Bleday. The 1-1 pitch. There's a fly ball hit out over to left field. That'll get down for a base hit over towards the left field line. Sal Stewart's going to jog on over to second base. Yastrzemski's going to throw it over to the cutoff man, Mateo. And so there's a double. 2 extra base hits to start off the bottom of the 4th. Okay. Where are my Reds fans at? JJ, my day's been bad, but I have to do babysitting until Sunday. Oh, dude, I hope that your day gets better. I'm happy that you're here. I really am. George! Morty says Shabbat Shalom. Yes. I celebrate Good Friday in spirit. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss. I feel like I'm funny. I don't think I get a lot of credit for how funny I am. I don't think I give myself credit for how funny I am. That's what I really meant to say. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch is down and away for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gino. 4-1 Braves, bottom of the 4th. Holmes on the bump. Has to deliver from the stretch. And the 1-1 pitch downstairs. In case you're wondering, J.J. Bleday launched his 8th homer of the season. That was his first homer since Monday. Two balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. If he throws that changeup the way that he's throwing it, it's going to be tough. Has to just throw it more. I appreciate that, Dallas. You too. You have such a great heart. The 2-2 pitch. That misses inside for ball 3. Look at that Twins-Pirates game. It's a 5-4 game. That's in the bottom of the third. And it's been a lot of offense just back and forth so far in that game. 3-2 pitch. Grounded foul towards the left side. By the way, the Blue Jays and the Orioles are still scoreless. Rogers so far, 3 innings, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. Mako went 1 2/3, and then finishing the second was Austin Voth, the former National. "3-2 on the way, and that's a foul ball. Went to the sinker that time, and Suarez fouled it right behind the plate. No, I mean that, though, Dallas. You really are. You're so sweet. I get so happy every time you come on. I'm like, yes. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch to Suarez. That's tapped foul again. Wonder why they call us the evil empire. We're the most positive, says Dodger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. That's chopped foul again. Suarez is battling here. Fighting off the sliders, fighting off the sinkers. And he just got a curveball there. Has not gotten... He actually did get 3 changeups in a row. So he's mixing in everything. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. That's popped up. Where is it? It's over towards the right side. And the first baseman, Olson, is in foul ground, has plenty of room, and makes the grab for the out. Chua says I'm funny and silly. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't mean you guys. I meant I don't think I give myself enough credit. Nathaniel Lowe is up to bat. Lowe is 0 for 1. The pitch is up high. Here's the throw to third base, and Chadwick Trump catches Stewart. Sal Stewart is out at third. He was out by a mile. Oh my gosh, what was he doing? He got an awful jump from second over to third. They pitched out, and Trump just got him right there. Excellent throw by him. Good swipe by Riley. 2 away, nobody on the bases. And that helps. The 1-0 pitch, and the cutter is in there for strike 1. My buddy just called, says she needs 1 from Harris, 1 from Junior to win $1,000. Ooh. Wish her the best of luck. The pitch is taken down for ball 2. At Dodger, haters are going to hate. I'm a Phillies fan, but I love good baseball. I love good baseball, too. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 pitch. That's up high and away for ball 3. I have to actually say this. You know, this might be contrary to what a lot of other people think. But I actually have a lot of respect for the Dodgers because Andrew Friedman is a really good general manager. 3-1 pitch, and there's a fly ball. This one's hit out to deep right field. Where is it? It's gone.
Excellent.
That was by accident. Holmes gave up 2 solo shots in his last game, and he's given up 2 in this one. That was caught right in the tunnel by a Braves fan in a Matt Olson jersey. He caught it with his bare hand. He was like coming out of the tunnel, and he was like, yep, okay, I see it. It's coming right to me. Got it. Now he goes back to his seat. One ball, no strikes. The pitch. There's a line drive hit out over to center. Harris can't make the catch. It bounced in front of him. And so there's a 2-out single here in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the tying run is going to come on up to the plate. Charge! Yeah, that was totally by accident. I wasn't even looking at the board, and I was like, ah, shoot, it is what it is. GG's. I took an L right there. So a 2-out single, bottom of the 4th. Youngin says low. Wait, did you have low for a homer? I'll get back to my Dodgers point in just a couple of seconds. 2 outs, a runner over at first in the bottom of the 4th inning. That was really pivotal that they just picked off what's-his-name over at third. I'll tell you that. That was big that they got him out. Sal Stewart. Here is Tyler Stevenson, and he swings and misses at the first pitch, chewing his gum. No balls, 1 strike. Holmes gets set above the belt, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed. It is insane. It's 0-2. Cincinnati got 2 free throws and made both. 0-2 is the count. The pitch is down for a ball. So what I was saying, though, before is that I do have a lot of respect for Andrew Friedman because while, like, Guggenheim management is spending money, he still is making, like, some really good, savvy moves, making their farm system better, and their scouting department is just so good. Like, they know how to find talent. Like, when they made the trades for, like, guys like Alex Call last year, like, Alex Call was one of those, like, cheap players that just made a difference. Like, the Kike Hernandezes of the world guys. Like, those, the Tommy Edman trades, like, you know, the Chris Taylors of the world, when Chris Taylor first came over to the Dodgers, like he's really good at finding those, like, you know, savvy players. 2-2 pitch, and that's a foul ball. Plus, they also drafted Andy Pages out of their system, and look at what he's doing. He's been great. So you have to give him credit too. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Tyler Stevenson. The 2-2 pitch is low for ball 3. We have a really good crowd tonight. Thank you all again so much. We have 138 people tuning on in. That is great. 3-2 pitch. Popped up and hit over towards the first base side. Olson backs up, waits for it, makes the grab, and there is out number 3. However, the Cincinnati Reds are able to get a home run from J.J. Bleday and from Nathaniel Lowe. And they're back in the game as they go to the top of the 5th. 4-2 Atlanta. That is the score. Oh, boy. The Orioles, by the way, lead at 1-0. That game is in the bottom of the 3rd. There's bases loaded. Austin Voth is in. Quite a jam. Not a good scenario. The Washington Nationals lead at 4-2. They also have bases loaded against Lucas Giolito. Keibert Ruiz homered earlier in the game, and he's looking to try to hit a grand slam. The Guardians lead at 4-0. That game is in the bottom of the 3rd against the Boston Red Sox. Rhys Hoskins had an RBI single. Andres Jimenez had himself a 2-run single. And Patrick Bailey, former Giant, had a sacrifice fly. Made it 4-0. The Cubs lead at 4-3 against the St. Louis Cardinals. That's been a back-and-forth game. Each team put up 3 runs in the first. Ian Happ hit a 3-run homer, and then Velasquez ended up hitting a 3-run home run. Nelson Velasquez with his 9th homer of the season. And then Michael Busch gave the Cubs the lead in the bottom and the top of the 2nd to make it 4-3 Chicago and get them back out in front. It's now a 2-0 game out in Baltimore. The Twins also lead at 5-4 against the Pirates. That game is currently in the top of the 4th inning. Cody Clemens homered. Nick Gonzalez got on with an RBI infield single. He's back in the game. Got taken out last night. O'Neal Cruz had an RBI ground out. Connor Griffin had himself an RBI single. Cruz also hit a solo home run. Trevor Larnach also had himself a 2-run shot. And Gray hit an RBI single for Minnesota as well. So a lot of scoring there. The Mets lead at 4-0. That game is in the top of the 3rd against the Fish. 4-0 Mets. Ewing had a 2-run single, and so did Brett Beatty. And that's the difference of the game so far. Here is the pitch. And this is popped up out over towards shallow right center field by Ronald Acuna Jr. Steer backpedals and makes the grab for the first out. We got 129 people watching. Make sure that you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. We're at 10,335 subscribers. Once again, I appreciate you guys for being on here. So, yeah, please don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. 1 out, top of the 5th. The pitch and a 4-seamer at the knees for strike 1 to Michael Harris II. No balls, 1 strike. And a changeup thrown in the dirt for ball 1. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. 74 pitches for Chris Paddock. And the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 at 93 to Michael. Braves will challenge this. And Harris is incorrect. That was strike 2. So they're down to 1 ABS challenge. Next pitch, that is grounded out to center. He beats the shift there. And Michael Harris gets on with a 1-out single out over to center field. Got it right past the shortstop area and was just able to put the ball in a good spot. And Matt Olson is up next for the Atlanta Braves. It is so nice to just be able to see you guys here in chat. Stuart Fairchild got called up to the Cleveland Guardians because Stephen Kwan is placed on the bereavement list. The pitch, and that's taken for a ball. Hopefully Stephen Kwan's okay. Prayers to him and his family. 1 ball, no strikes to Matt Olson. The pitch. That misses outside. It's a curveball for ball 2. Let's go. 142 people watching. 59 of you have hit the thumbs up button. Let's go, baby. Numbody. What's going on, Numbody? I like that name, by the way. Fist pump to you, my friend. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0 pitch, swing and the miss. And the throw to second base to get Harris. He is safe at second base. Elly says, you might want to challenge this, Terry. And we'll see if he does. And he says, hold up a second. Will they challenge? And they will. Is Harris out at second base? Elly thought that he got him on the hand. We'll see. Good throw by Stevenson. It took a skip bounce. I don't know. I really don't know. I think he might have a case. I do. I think he might have a case right there. That angle you can't tell. That's from the far side of second base angle. This angle, I don't think you're going to be able to tell either. No, because his knee is blocking the view. This angle, this might be it. Does he get his hand in on that base? Or sorry, does he get his pinky on the base before he tags the pointer and the middle finger. I don't know. The call is overturned. Michael Harris is out at second base. And so there's 2 away in the top of the 5th. So the Reds win their challenge. The fans are happy. Michael obviously is not happy. And there's 2 away. Go Atlanta from Venezuela, says Roberto. What's going on, Roberto? Good to see you, my friend. 2 balls, 1 strike, top of the 5th. Olson is up to bat. And on the first pitch, he lines one out over to center. That'll get down for a base hit. It'll take 2 bounces in front of the center fielder, Friedl. And Matt Olson gets on with a 2-out single. 80 pitches for Chris Paddock. This is the Harris, the second. I was saying that they moved up in the Braves lineup. Yeah, Michael Harris, the second. Now it's Ozzie Albies' turn. By the way, the video, the George Brett one, was funny. It was also just so weird. By the way, who's pitching tonight? Like, after he tells the whole story, that's what he does. The pitch is taken for a strike. The ball's 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. That's down for a ball. I still didn't watch Tommy Lasorda's mound visit video. I forgot about that. 1 ball, 1 strike, but that was crazy. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch popped up. Where is it? Behind home plate. And that's going to be out of play. You didn't know that I know a little bit of Spanish. I took Spanish 1 and 2. And I can't speak fluently, but I know some words for sure. Brett is quite the character, says Morty. He's just telling the whole story. That is like, who's pitching tonight? 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. And that is going to be taken for ball 2. And going on over to second base is Matt Olson. Oh, boy. Ugh. You guys are crazy, man. Two balls, 2 strikes, the 2-2 pitch, and that's a pie for ball 3. Mods, that guy's a troll. That guy is a troll. He's been trolling BW. His name is Doug. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the 3-2 pitch to Ozzie Albies. Fly ball hit out over towards right field. And the catch is made, and there's out number 3. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. So 4-2 is the score. Reds are going to come back on up to the plate. You'll love the Lasorda video too. Amazing people don't know about these, dude. These are gems. They're such gems. They really are. I'm doing pretty good, man. Things are going very, very well. Can't lie. We got 61 people that have hit the thumbs up button. Let's go. Let's get ourselves to 100 likes. All right, 50 more subs until we get to 10,350 subscribers. Let's go, baby. Robert Griffin III. Oh, is that his fiance or is that his wife? That has a birthday today. Okay, there we go. Good stuff. Whoever did subscribe, thank you so much. Whoever just subscribed to the channel. Oh, we just got 2 new subs. Shout yourselves out down below. Huge shout out to the chats. Let's go. Oh, man. Hopefully they took Paddock out as numb buddy. They switched pitchers. Let's go. All right, bottom of the 5th. Dunn up at the plate, and he just got on base. Sorry we missed that, folks. But Dunn just got on. We'll let you know how. They didn't show how he got on. But we're in the bottom of the 5th in the first pitch. That's to, Dunn is up to bat right now. Sorry, that was my fault. Dunn is up to bat right now. TJ Fradel just got on with a bunt single. The 1-0 pitch is in there for a called strike. That's a slider that is in the zone. Holmes with 73 pitches. We are in the bottom of the 5th. 1 ball, 1 strike, a runner over at first. And the pitch. That's down in the dirt for ball 2. So, chat, I always like to ask people as we're on here. Of course, I love calling the games. I do it like an old school radio play-by-play style, but I like to get to know my chat. I really do. This is a medium where you guys are color commentators and you guys paint a part of the story. I'd like to know more about your love of baseball. 2-1 pitch, fly ball hit out over towards the right field line. Acuna is there to track it down, and he makes the catch and slams into the wall for out number 1. Excellent catch by Ronald Acuna Jr. He has his green glove on today and was just able to track it down and slam on into that wall. It's a lighter green glove. He just loves playing the game of baseball. The pitch. That is grounded foul over towards the right side. No balls, 1 strike. That's to Elly De La Cruz. Bottom of the 5th, 1 away. Holmes gets set and deals. That ball's grounded foul towards the right side. Well, Freddie Peralta threw 38 pitches in the 3rd inning of the Mets game. So the Marlins are working up his pitch counts. 0-2 pitch. It's down and away for a ball. This is Elly De La Cruz, who's up to bat. 1-2 is the count. The pitch to Elly, swing and a miss. And there is another strikeout for Grant Holmes. That's the 2nd out of the inning. Five strikeouts in 4 2/3 for Grant Holmes. 6 hits, 2 earned runs allowed, 1 walk, and also 5 strikeouts too. The pitch is grounded out over to right field for a base hit. And that will put runners over at the corners for the Cincinnati Reds. And so they have a chance to try to get some more runs in. Christopher says, yeah, Bobby might take him out for the next inning. Bobby. Walt Weiss, you mean? Charge! Oh, sorry, Bobby. Okay, you're talking to Bobby. My bad. I thought you meant. Sorry, my bad. Oh, dude. All right, so we have a pitching change. Walt Weiss is actually going to go out there right now, and it looks like Fuentes is going to come on in. So we got ourselves a pitching change. And a break in the action. All right, let's go, baby. Let's get our poll back up and running. Sorry about that. Let's do that. Let's go, baby! Hit that thumbs up button! Do a baseball, like the channel! If you like my energy, like the channel. If you love this chat as much as I do, like this channel. Because we have an incredible chat. Yes, we do. Oh boy. Where are we? There we are. Let's go to our channel. Let's mute this tab. And let's change our poll right now. Let's go. So 68% of you are voting for the Atlanta Braves tonight. That's awesome. Good stuff. Caps lock. We don't like caps lock. Let's go. Cheers. L'chaim. Bottom of the fifth, 4-2 is the score. Didier Fuentes is going to pitch. A 2.66 earned run average in 20 1/3 of an inning, 24 strikeouts in 13 games. He has surrendered just one homer on the season. He's also walked 8 as well. Bottom of the fifth, and the pitch. That's taken for a called strike. JJ, just don't let the same person who messed with BW in your Discord because he would change his YouTube account to troll you and BW. No, I'm not letting anybody get me down. No, I'm just a little bit quiet, my friend. The ball is 1 strike. And the pitch, and that's fouled away. I'm feeling good. You realize, too, I got a second game after this, so I have to make sure that I have enough energy for that, too. 0-2 pitch, line drive, base hit out to right field. Another run's going to score, and the Reds are down by a run. It's an opposite field single. 4-3 is the score. Plus, it's a little bit more it's a little bit more quiet in the chat too, so it's not bad. Here comes Gino to the plate. The pitch is taken down and away for a ball. It was a 4-0 game. Now it's a 4-3 ball game. Big time RBI single by Sal Stewart out to right field. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Gino. Eugenio Suarez, who's DHing tonight. That's just 3 homers on the season and 13 RBIs. The 1-1 pitch. There's a called strike. I wanted Gino. I am happy that the Phillies did not get Eugenio Suarez during the offseason. He can turn it on, though. But defensively, it's just not that good. 1-2 pitch. That is down and away for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nova's back. What's up, Nova? 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. That's down and away for ball 3. Good to see you, my friend. I'm still laughing at yesterday. I think it's the funniest thing. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and Suarez is down on strikes. And there is out number 3. We're going to go to the top of the 6th. A 4-3 ball game out in Cincinnati. JJ, do you think that Schwarber will get 500 bombs in his career, says Jose? I think that he has a chance to get 600 if he keeps this up. Do I think he'll get 500? Absolutely, I do. 1,000%. For sure. I think that him and Bryce Harper are going to hit 500, and I'm excited. Which 500, though, do you think is better? I don't like that question because they're both different. Bryce Harper has 376 career homers, right? So he's 33 years old. He'll get to 500. I can definitely see that. Unless, suddenly something happens. And Schwarber actually has 361. I think he could definitely get there too. I really do. I really, really do. Well, we were laughing about it all night on Xbox. Dude, it was the funniest thing. It was the funniest thing, man. I couldn't stop laughing. I really couldn't. That's great. All right, context for those of you that don't know. So this guy comes on into my chat yesterday, and he's like, "Hello to everyone except for Haley." I didn't know that was a relative of Haley's. So, but when he said that, of course, I had to I came in defending her, of course, and I was like, "Nah, I can't have people disrespecting my mods." So I hit him on the channel. And then Haley was like, "No, JJ, that's my brother-in-law." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And at first I thought she was joking, but she didn't see the message. She didn't see you say that. She thought that you just said, "Hey, sis." No. That's why I did it, though. LP says, "I don't see 500 for Harper." I do. I think that it's going to be like, by the time he gets there, he's going to be older, and he's not going to be in his prime. So, but he's 33. He'll play for another, he'll play for another little bit of time, I assume. How old is Bryce now, actually? The pitch is taken for a strike. Dude, it was so funny, though. Top of the 6th. I could not stop laughing, even on stream during the night yesterday. Harper's 33 as well. No balls, 1 strike. And the next pitch is down and in for a ball. Do you see him getting the 450? Or do you think that's too much of a stretch? The pitch, swing and a miss. Because really, Harper is on pace right now. He has 13 homers this year. So, he's on pace. I mean, he had 27 last year and 500 at-bats. So he's on a good pace this year. He really is. 1-2 pitch. That's taken down for ball 2. That was awesome, honestly. It was like, wow, that's the fastest I've ever seen someone nuked in a stream. That's right. I'm not usually that quick either. That's the funny part about it. 2-2 pitch. Line drive it out over to left, and that is a foul ball. It'll go on out of play. So just to catch you up as to how we got here, Ronald Acuna Jr. hit a leadoff homer, and then on the very next pitch, Michael Harris got robbed on a homer out in right field. It was an excellent catch that was made out in right. 2-2 pitch, line drive, and that's a base hit out to left field by Dom Smith. And just like that, there's a leadoff single in the top of the 6th. So Harris got robbed on a homer by Dunn. And then after that, Olson singled, and he was out at second on the throw by Dunn. So Dunn made 2 excellent defensive plays in a row. And then in the 2nd inning, the Braves ended up getting 3 runs on a Jorge Mateo RBI fielder's choice, a Chadwick Trump sac fly, and a Michael Harris RBI single. And then the Reds got all 3 of their runs back in the 4th and in the 5th. J.J. Bleday and Nathaniel Lowe homered, and Sal Stewart had an RBI single. Austin Riley is up, and on the first pitch, he gets hit in the elbow. And he is going to go on over to first. So we got 2 runners on. You doing the Phillies game tonight? Yeah. The cutoff time for this is 9:45 unless it's in the 9th inning by that moment in time. And if somebody has the lead. 2 runners on. Yaz is up. And the pitch. And that's in there for a strike. No balls. 1 strike. To Mike Yastrzemski, excuse me. All right, here's Yaz. No balls, 1 strike. Marte's pitching. This is Junior Marte pitching for the Cincinnati Reds. Remember, he was called up today. 0-1 pitch. That is a foul ball. Awesome stuff. They put Graham Ashcraft on the 60-day IL. And they called up Junior Marte. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 6th. Nobody out. 2 men on. Marte gets set right at the belt. He'll have to deliver from the stretch against Diaz. And the 1-2 pitch, line drive, hit out over to right field. That'll get down for a base hit and go all the way towards the wall. Dom Smith is going to score. The throw is made over to first. Lowe cuts it off. Smith is able to score. It's a 5-3 game. That puts runners over at 2nd and 3rd. And it's an RBI double by Mike Yastrzemski. Well, we'll never forget Junior Marte, right, chat? I want him to succeed, but this is what he was doing with the Phillies. Here's the pitch, and that is taken just inside, they say, for ball 1. That looked like it was a strike, but it was dropped by Stevenson, and he had to run to pick it up, and he did, and the runners stay right where they are. 1 ball, no strikes to Jorge Mateo. Mateo's pitch, grounded foul towards the right side. Junior Marte making his 2026 debut. Last time that he pitched was in 2024 in the big leagues with the Phillies. 1-1 pitch. Line drive hit out over towards left center field, and that'll get down for a base hit as well. So 1 run will score, and it's now a 6-3 ball game. And that puts runners again at 2nd and 3rd. Mateo gets on with a bloop double out over to center field. Austin Riley crosses the plate. And the Braves just keep piling on runs. Marte has not even recorded 1 out. Not one. And it's Chadwick Trump's turn to come on up to the plate, and he stares at strike 1 down the middle. Where are my Braves fans at? Where are we? Charge! 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Trump had a sac fly in the 2nd inning. The pitch. Nets taken for a ball. Don't go begging to Philly or any team. Don't waste people's times. I don't know what you mean by that, my friend. Speak English. Translate that for me. 1-2 pitch. That's a foul ball. Mateo's at second. Yastrzemski's over at third. I know autocorrects can get a little bit annoying, but I have no clue what you just said. One ball, 2 strikes. Trump in the box. The 1-2 pitch, and that's chopped foul towards the left side. Junior Marte again has not gotten one out here. Caleb Ferguson is loosening up in the bullpen of Cincinnati. Caleb Ferguson is still in the league. Wow. Marte gets set at the letters. Kicks. Fires. And it's high and inside for ball 2. JJ, it's now 5-0 Orioles. Ooh. Nice. Was it Holiday that homered? It was. Holiday, Alonso, and Basallo homered. Oof. The 2-2 pitch. And that is foul tipped into the glove for strike 3. And there's one away. 6-3 Atlanta. Mateo, I'm going to listen until the end of this game. All right, cool. If you want to come on tonight, you most certainly can. Here's Terry Francona. He's going to make a move. He's going to say goodbye to Junior Marte. And that is going to do it for him. It is 8:27 p.m. Eastern Time. So we probably still have an hour left of this game. Michael Harris is going to come on up to the plate. Caleb Ferguson's going to come on in the pitch. And with that, we're going to go raid Orioles Birdwatcher. We're going to go say hi to BW. Okay, so make sure that you guys come over and say hi to him. Where are we? There we are. And I will see you all in just a little bit over on the other side. Yes. All right, see you soon. Be right back. All right, here we go. Top of the 6th. 1 out. Bases loaded. Michael Harris II is up. And the pitch is taken for a ball. Or the what? I sent a raid over to Orioles Birdwatchers channel because I was going to a break. What a pitch. Line drive, base hit out to center field. 1 run's going to score. 2 runs are going to score. The Braves add on to their lead. Michael Harris, who really should be 3 for 3 today, is 2 for 3 with 2 RBIs and 2 singles. Another opposite field base hit for Michael Harris II. Mateo and Yastrzemski each score. Acuna stops at second. And the pitch to Olson, and that is a sinker that is in the zone for strike one. Matt Olson is 2 for 3. 15 home runs on the season and 44 knock-ins as well. 1 out, Ferguson facing Olson. And the 0-1 pitch. That's fouled back towards the screen. And so the count is now 0-2. Tough break for the Rockies. Ethan Holiday, that's Matt Holliday's other son, plays for the Rockies. He's getting season-ending surgery. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss to Matt Olson. And there's 2 outs in the top of the 6th inning. The pitch, foul ball towards the left side. Charlie Goldsmith just tweeted out, Terry Francona said this afternoon, quote, there's not one person down there who's not going to be important. We've been in our bullpen a lot. Tonight, of course, Marte makes his Reds debut in a game which they're trailing in the 6th, and the Braves turn this into what is now a 5-run 6th inning. The ball is 1 strike to Ozzie Albies, who's 0 for 3. And the 0-1 is fouled back towards the screen. The ball is 2 strikes. The 0-2 pitch. That misses inside for a ball. Chase Utley is there for the Phillies-Dodgers game. One-two pitch. That is a foul ball. Next pitch, swing and a miss. And there is a strikeout. So the inning is over. And with that, we're going to go on into the next inning as we go to the bottom of the 6th. By the way, it's been a 4-run inning, not a 5-run inning. So my mistake. We got 75 people who have hit the thumbs up button. Thank you all so much for being on here. Appreciate you guys. Cheers. L'chaim. How do we get here? Acuna homered. Mateo had himself an RBI ground out. Fielder's choice. Chadwick Trump hit a sac fly. Michael Harris has had 3 RBIs today. He had an RBI single in the 2nd and a 2-run single in the 6th. Jorge Mateo also had himself an RBI single too. Mike Yastrzemski had an RBI double. J.J. Bleday and Nathaniel Lowe each homered, and Sal Stewart had himself an RBI single. So, that is what's going on in this game. JJ, those Blue Jays are losing 5-0. Dude, it's been bad. It's been so bad for the Blue Jays today. It has. It's been terrible. We got 98 people watching, and 77 of you have hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate you guys for being on here. Anybody got cool plans this weekend? Let me know down below. Bottom of the 6th. And Fuentes kicks, deals, and it's in there for a strike. Still plenty of time left to go in this game. Here's the 0-1. That's swung on and missed. So it's no balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, Jose, you asked that before. I mean, it's a good critique. I just keep forgetting. My friend. 0-2 pitch. Nats outside for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. And that is another foul ball out of play. 37 out of the 40 names on the list from last night. 37 out of the 40 names on the list. Why am I having a brain freeze? 1-2 pitch. Another foul ball. Oh, boy. But yeah, I just keep forgetting. Do you want to do a trivia question tonight? We could do a trivia question tonight. One ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 6th. But yeah, we can do trivia. If people are up for it, that's cool. 1-2 pitch. Grounded over towards second. Albies plays it on a hop. Throws it over to first. And there's 1 out in the bottom of the 6th. The list of players at All-Star Fest. Oh, thanks, my friend. Got you. Okay, that makes sense. Cam Smith hit another home run. Cam Smith for the Houston Astros. 1 out, bottom of the 6th. And the pitch. That's down for a ball. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a miss. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. And that is up high and inside for a ball. So the count is 2-1 to Spencer Steer. Fuentes with 19 pitches. And the 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss. And so the count is now 2-2. Who's the youngest player to hit a grand slam in the postseason, and whose record did he break? Oof. Is this just for me? I guess it's for anybody. 2-2 pitch. That's outside for ball 3. Youngest player to hit a grand slam in the postseason. Acuna? 3-2 pitch. Popped up over towards the left side in foul territory. Riley is there and makes the grab for the second out. Anyone you wanted trivia? Gotcha. Yeah, who is it? I actually don't know. I don't know. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. Stevenson in the box. The pitch. And a called strike. Right down Broadway. At 98 miles per hour. The 0-1 pitch. And a 99 mile per hour heater that's outside for a ball. Yeah, I saw Dallas. Acuna's right. I got it? No way. Okay, but then I got to answer the question. Whose record did he break? Jeter? I swear I'm not. You can tell I'm not looking this up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 6th. 2 outs. By Mantle. Okay, I was close. Kind of. A Yankee. 1-2 pitch. That misses outside for ball 2. That's amazing, though. Mantle said it in 1953. That's crazy. 2-2 pitch. That's outside for ball 3. Do you guys remember Kendrys Morales? That name just popped on into my head. I think Kendrys Morales, didn't he play for the Blue Jays at one point? 3-2 pitch, grounded over to third. Riley picks it up, throws it over to first. We're going to go to the top of the 7th inning. So it's an 8-3 ball game, and it's a 5-run lead for the Atlanta Braves. We'll see what happens in the top of the 7th in just a few moments. I'm going to take off my hat real quick. You know, one of the best feelings, one of the best things to stretch. I mean, I like to stretch my arms and I like to stretch my knees, but I really like to stretch my head. When you take off that hat and you just hear that little crack, ooh, it's good. It's good. It took that long for someone younger to hit one. Yeah, that's pretty wild, I would say. All right, folks, again, in case you actually forgot, if you love what you are listening to right now, don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's a good way to support. What was I going to say? All right, let's play a little game chat. I spy with my little eye something blue. Something blue. I spy with my eye something blue. Does anybody want to guess? It could be a whole bunch of things. But you'll get it. I have confidence in you. What's the thing that I spy with my eye that's blue? Huh. A Blue Jays jacket. That's a good one. That's a good one. No, it's not a Blue Jays jacket. Top of the 7th. 8-3 Atlanta. The pitch. Nets taken down and away for a ball. Anybody else want to guess? Anybody else want to guess? Something blue. That's what I spy with my eye. One oh pitch. Foul ball. The cup. You're paying attention. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Good stuff, Jose. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Ground ball hit over towards short, backhanded by Elly, and he gathers it, throws it over to first, and the first out of the 7th inning is good. What the heck happened to the Cubs, JJ? Yeah, guys, I remember to try to keep it clean. You know, I don't like when people curse in my chat. I know that sometimes we forget, but just a courteous thing. Shota is their best and tied 4-4, about to screw up what ended up happening. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Shota has just been a shell of himself. He really has. The ball is 1 strike. Top of the 7th, 1 out. 0-1 is the count to Austin Riley. And the pitch is inside for a ball. Cubs bullpen is going to blow it against the Cardinals. I don't know, man. Baseball is wild. Baseball is wild. It might look that way, but as I always say, baseball is full of surprises. I don't really say that on here, but I do say that a lot. 1-1. That's a foul ball. No. You're totally good. You're totally fine. You're totally fine. I forget sometimes, too. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. And there's out number 2. I think I've had to put, 5 coins in the cursing jar this year? So it happens. There's out number 2. JJ, I have a question for you. Ask away. I might have an answer. The answer is no. Just kidding. Fire. What's the question, my friend? The pitch is taken for a strike to Mike Yastrzemski as we are in the top of the 7th. Oh, 1 pitch, fly ball hit out over towards left field. That's going to be caught, and there is out number 3. Okay, and we are going to go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Before I answer your question, I do have to ask a trivia question because you requested it, and I think it's a really good idea. I really do. I'm going to ask you guys a trivia question, a baseball trivia question, and if you get it right, you will hear this. If you get it wrong, however, you will hear this. Okay, here is what I would like to know. This person struck out 17 batters in a World Series game. This person struck out 17 batters in a World Series game. Who am I talking about? It is time to stretch. Who am I talking about? This person struck out 17 batters in a World Series game. It's not JJ, in case you were wondering. Even though I did do that one time in my dreams. Nolan Ryan, that's a really good guess. But no. That's a great guess. Crimson says it's me. I did it. Maddox. Max Scherzer. Cam Schlittler. Nope, not Scherzer. Not Schlittler. That one Yankees pitcher. Is it a Yankees pitcher? Bottom of the 7th, Roger Clemens. It's not the one that I'm thinking of. DeGrom. Which person am I thinking of who has struck out 17 batters in a World Series game? Max Fried. Dylan Lee is going to pitch. Dylan Lee is not correct, by the way. 26 games, a 2-0 record, 30 strikeouts, 3 walks allowed, 1 homer. Not Ohtani, he isn't good anymore. Shots fired. The pitch. That is taken for a called strike. We're doing great, but it's okay. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. Dave Myers is up at the plate. The 0-1 pitch, and that's a foul ball. This guy struck out 17 batters in a World Series game. The 0-2 pitch, and that's a foul ball. It's not Kyle Gibson. It is Bob Gibson, and I knew who you were referring to. That is correct. Bob Gibson struck out 17 batters in a World Series game against the Tigers in 1968. He also struck out 13 batters in a World Series game in 1964. That was against the Yankees. Good job. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch, and that is up high. So John and Cooper both got it. Let's go. Billy also got it as well. Shout out to you guys. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to Dave Myers, swing and a miss. And so there is out number 1. I'm an old Tigers fan. We won that series, says John. Yes, you did. Shout out to John. What's up, John? John's been watching baseball for a while. Shout out to you, my friend. Appreciate you for stopping on by. I love how we get people from all different ages. I really do. That's like one of my favorite things about this channel. The pitch is taken for a strike. How the Blue Jays doing? Oh my gosh, the Blue Jays are back in the game. Holy smokes. Okamoto homered and McAdoo homered. Ooh, we got a thriller out in Baltimore. That's crazy. 1 ball, 1 strike. It was a 5-0 lead for the Orioles. Now it's 5-4. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. That's to Blake Dunn. Great defense from him today. Offensively, though, he's 0 for 3. Whitey Ford has the most strikeouts in the World Series, in World Series history. He struck out 94 batters in the World Series. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the 1-2 pitch, and a called strike 3 at the knees. And there's the second out of the 7th. Really good stuff there from Dylan Lee. That pitch was nasty. John says, I was at a rehearsal dinner one day with Mrs. Jim Bunning. Really? That's awesome. Oh, that moon looks so awesome out in right field, right by the bats. Oh, that's awesome. Is that right? No, that's actually left. Is it left or right? It depends on the direction that you're looking at. I think it's in left field. The pitch is taken for a strike. Elly De La Cruz is up, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed. But yeah, I did strike out 17 batters in my dreams once in the World Series. Good times. And then I woke up, and I was sad. Because it didn't happen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Okay, my question. Who's the only team to hit 2 walk-off bombs in the 18 innings of the World Series? That player, and in what years? Freddie Freeman, I guess I want to say. I don't know. I really don't know. JJ, the Blue Jays are going to make a comeback, says Dallas. They might. They absolutely might. Who is it, Jose? I'm just going to guess it's Freddie Freeman. 2-2 pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and Elly De La Cruz is down on strikes. And we're going to go to the 8th inning. So it's an 8-3 game. It's a 5-run lead. And the Braves are going to come back on up to the plate. Cheers. But yeah, I would guess it's Freddie Freeman. The Mets lead at 6-4 against the Miami Marlins. That game is also in the bottom of the 5th. All right, 11 more subs, baby. Let's go. If you love my stuff, get out of the shadows, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and join the Philly Freak Nation with JJ. I do, Jose. Just tell me. Tell me who it is. Let's go. Got ourselves a really good crowd. That's awesome, Ken. I love that. I'm not really good at trivia, but I do like to ask it because it's a good way to, get people involved. I'm just not a fan of doing it myself. But that's so awesome, though, Ken. That's great. Phillies get started at 10:10, so we have about less than an hour to go. We're going to the top of the 8th inning, though. It is an 8-3 lead. The Atlanta Braves are up by 5. We're going to get off at around 9:45. If that is the latest that it goes. Hopefully it doesn't. I don't think it will, but you never know. You never know. Excuse me. Who's this? This is Maxwell, who is pitching. Anybody like the Beatles? Maxwell Silverhammer. 0-1 pitch. Fly ball hit out over towards straightaway center. On the run is Myers. And he will make the catch for out number 1. JJ, what time do you want tea? Dude, I'll take one after this game is done. Definitely. Like number 81, says Michael. What's up, Michael? I saw that you were on last night. Thanks so much for stopping on by, my friend. Really, really good to see you. Zach Maxwell, 2 games. 27 ERA. 1 2/3 of an inning he's gone. He's given up 2 homers in those 1 2/3. And has also allowed 3 walks. The pitch. That's in there for a strike. The balls, 1 strike in the top of the 8th inning. Chadwick Trump is in the box. Throw out a runner today. And the 0-1 is skied towards the right field side. And the catch is made. And there's 2 away. 2 up, 2 down. The Orioles lead it by a run. It's 5-4 there. Cleveland also leads it by a run. It's 4-3 there. The Canes are crushing the Canadians. Damn. I can't believe it. The pitch is grounded over to short. De La Cruz spins, turns, throws it over to first. And Ronald Acuna Jr. is out. And so a 1-2-3 inning, and we are going to go to the bottom of the 8th inning out at Great American Ballpark. I can't believe it. Taylor Hall scored. Stankoven scored. Robinson also scored. Gosh. Stankoven now has 9 goals. Yeah, they're a good team. Yeah, it's not looking good. I think it might be GG's, as the kids would say, for Montreal. But you never know. They could still come back, but it's definitely not looking good. That's not good. The NBA. Spurs play the Thunder tomorrow. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's no games tonight. It's like, wait, it passed 8 o'clock. Why is this game not starting? Then I looked and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. It's the wrong date. That is the wrong date. So Wednesday is game 1 of the finals, of the NBA finals. The Stanley Cup finals are, what day is that? That would be Tuesday? No. Tuesday is game 7. Tuesday would be a game 7 if this somehow went to 7. Oh, man. Let's go. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th inning. 8-3 Atlanta. It was the Dodgers in 2018 and 2025, and it was Freddie Freeman and Max Muncy. Wait, didn't you just say the player? I thought you said that there was one player. What was your question? The only team to hit 2 walk-off home run. Yeah, what's the only team to hit 2? Oh, the only team. Sorry. Yeah, I should have said the Dodgers. My bad. My bad. Bottom of the 8th, 8-3 Atlanta. And J.J. Bleday is up to bat against Robert Suarez. The pitch. That's going to be grounded towards the right side. First baseman has it. Olson is going to flip it back over to Suarez. And there's 1 out. Yeah, Chua, we're going to talk about on this day in history. We're going to do that when we do it in the 4th inning, as always, during the Phillies game. So, yeah, no, we'll talk about that. But thanks for letting me know. 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Sal Stewart is up to bat. 10,040s, or yeah, 10,340 subscribers. Thank you so much. Robert Suarez is pitching. He has a .77 ERA. That's the second lowest by any reliever in the National League. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Aaron Nola got placed on the paternity list. Otto Kemp got sent down. Really? Is that like breaking news? Congratulations to him. 0-2 pitch, and that is going to be lined out over to right center. That'll get down for a base hit, and by Michael Harris. Throw is going to be made over to third base by Ronald Acuna Jr., and that is a one-out double here in the bottom of the 8th inning for the Cincinnati Reds. So a one-out double out to right center by Sal Stewart. Got you. My bad. One away, bottom of the 8th. And here is Gino Suarez facing Robert Suarez. One away, and the pitch is low for a ball at 97 miles per hour. So Aaron Nola got placed on the paternity list. Nolan Hoffman was recalled from Lehigh Valley, and Stuart Baroa was recalled from AAA, and they sent Otto Kemp back down. 1-0 pitch, grounded foul over towards the left side. If you did subscribe to the channel, please definitely give yourself a shout out down below. 1 ball, 1 strike. Suarez kicks, deals, and it's in there for a strike. And I said, what players? Yeah, my bad. My brain's a little bit all over the place right now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch to Gino. That's a foul ball. We got Phillies and Dodgers at 10-10. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. That's down in the way for ball 2. So it's 2-2. No post-game show tonight, by the way, because we got the Phillies game at 10-10. So we're just going to lead on in right over to the Phillies game. We're going to end the stream, and then we're just going to go on over to the Phillies. 2-2 pitch. That's low for ball 3 from Robert Suarez. Gino is in the box. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away, bottom of the 8th. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. The 3-2 pitch, and a swing and a miss. And Gino is down on strikes. Robert Suarez firing on all cylinders. Good stuff. You said Freeman, so I'll give you that. Yeah, I forgot about Muncy, because you're right. In the 2018 World Series, he did homer. That was a really good game. The World Series itself was not as fun, but that was a good game. That game lasted forever. I thought that was the longest game, and then, of course, 2025, that was the longest. The balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the 8th. 2 outs. A runner over at second. Suarez fires. There's a check swing ground ball. Knocked down by Suarez. He gets to it. Fires it over to first. And there is out number 3. We're going to go to the top of the 9th inning. It's an 8-3 lead for the Atlanta Braves. Yeah, not a good start for the Montreal Canadiens. I saw Taylor Hall scored and Stankoven scored. Robinson scored. It's not a good start. And not what you wanted. Really a bad job in the net, it seems, from Dobes. But it is what it is. You said Freeman, so I will give you that. All right, so we're going to the top of the ninth inning. It's an 8-3 lead for the Atlanta Braves. What's going on? Please do not curse in my chat. I would appreciate that. And I know who you are, my friend, so goodbye. Know exactly who you are. Ducks on the pond? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why he just keeps on coming over here. It's Doug. He's from BW's channel, and he just wants attention. That's all he wants. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Regardless, we're going to go to the top of the ninth inning. It's an 8-3 ball game. The Atlanta Braves are up by 5. We got 95 people tuning on in. Thank you all so much for being on here. I really, really appreciate it. Hope you guys are having yourselves a very, very fantastic night. We are now 10 subscribers away from getting to 10,350 subscribers. Michael Harris II. The 0-1 popped up, hit out over towards the left side. Dale Cruz is there and makes the grab for the first out of the ninth inning. Let's go. We're at 83 likes. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Top of the ninth, 1 away. And Matt Olson is up. He's 2 for 4 with 2 singles. We're definitely going to get a lot of trolls. We're going to get a lot of trolls tonight, especially during the Dodgers game. JJ, I was just about ready to do that. No worries, no worries. No worries, I got you. I appreciate you guys, though. 0-1 pitch. Foul ball. Shout out to all the mods. You guys are awesome. The ball's 2 strikes. If you see somebody being annoying, don't feel offended if you time them out. I trust your judgment, mods. I really do. Even if you're like, well, I don't know, this person seems a little bit odd. Yeah, just get rid of them. We have a trust you and I. If you get the wrench, means I really trust you. You make the call. 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? They say yes, he did. And there's out number 2. 2 up and 2 down in the top of the ninth inning. 8-3 Atlanta. Blue Jays got the lead. They're up 6-5 in the 8th inning. Unbelievable. That's for Dallas, by the way. The pitch, and that's a foul ball. Who's your favorite Braves player? My favorite Braves player of all time? That's a really good question. I have to admit, I really liked Brian McCann. 0-1 pitch, and that's a foul ball. I was not a Chipper Jones fan. I caught Chipper at the end of his career. I did like Mark Teixeira. I was a Teixeira fan. I talked about that the other day when we were talking about the Yankees. But I did like Teixeira. 0-2. And that is outside and high for a ball. There are just too many weirdos on this app. Yeah, trust me, you're going to find out tonight. You are. Social media has melted some people's brains, for sure. 1-2 pitch, grounded over to first. Going to be a tough play. The flip back over to first, and Albies beats out the throw. Maxwell tried to receive it, and he did, but Albies able to beat him out the relay to first base. He won the battle. He did. That is the truth. Let's see again. Yep, he beat it out. Absolutely got over to first base. It is 9:11 p.m. Eastern Time. Did Dallas leave? Oh, we just played the bell for her. She left. It's too bad. I wanted her to hear that. That's okay. 2 away, top of the ninth. And Ozzie Albies gets on for the first time. And Dominic Smith is up to bat. They're everywhere. I get them on my channel all the time. 2. Common sense is just not common. Nope. 2 away, top of the ninth. 5-run lead for the Atlanta Braves. The pitch. It's outside for a ball at 99 miles per hour. One ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball, hooking foul, and out of play it goes. Jackson Merrill just hit a home run for the San Diego Padres. That's now a 7-5 ball game. The pitch. There's a little blooper hit out over towards left, and then it'll get down for a base hit. And Dom Smith now has 3 hits on the evening. 3 hits for Dom Smith, and he's over at first base right now. Dom is batting .325 heading on into tonight. Also with 5 homers and 25 RBIs. He's been doing really, really well. We'll get you the Dodgers and Phillies lineups in just a little bit. Austin Riley is up, and he's going to pop this one up over towards the first base side. Where is it? It'll be in plenty of room for Sal to make the catch. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 9th inning. 8-3 is the score as we go to the bottom of the 9th. Here we go, Dallas. Dallas, you're back. I rang the bell for you because your Blue Jays got the lead. I did just for you. Cheers. L'chaim. Feel bad for BW, but that's okay. You can't please everybody. No, you can't. You can't please everyone. No. I'm happy that somebody's happy, though. Long ball, what game is this? My title says baseball. I'm playing the show. Oh, I don't know. I'm playing Donkey Kong. I hear you. Do you stream games every day? I try to do as many as I can. Tomorrow we got which game won the vote? We were either doing one of the 4:10 games, and then we got the Phillies later that night at 10:10. I try to do Sunday Night Baseball. I really just love streaming. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I just really love doing this. Like, I'm very obsessed, and I love the community that we've been able to build. So, I have been trying to do more baseball because I just love it. I really do. Love doing the Phillies games too, don't get me wrong, but the baseball community is just incredible. And the Phillies are obviously the number one focus, for sure. But yeah. Tomorrow we're either doing, depending on which vote wins, we're doing either the Mets versus the Marlins, or we're doing the Brewers game. The Brewers play against the Astros. And I think the last time I checked, Astros was winning. So, we'll see. And the Phillies play the Dodgers tomorrow at 10:10. So we'll be on for that too. All right, bottom of the ninth. Kinley is going to pitch. And the first pitch is going to be in there for a strike. Tyler Kinley is on the bump for the Atlanta Braves. 3.42 earned run average for Tyler. And the 0-1 pitch is fouled back towards the screen. All right, let's go. We need 13 more likes to get us to 100. Let's go. No balls, 2 strikes. It didn't melt my brain. I don't watch brain rots as JG. Well, the point is that trolls just aren't good people. 0-2 pitch, and that's outside for a ball. Or sorry, that's actually, it hits the outside edge for a called strike 3. Excuse me. And that is 1 away in the bottom of the ninth. And I take back what I just said, because some trolls are actually really nice, but a lot of them, like, when they're just really trying to get, like, on your bad side, it's not good. Stevenson up at the plate. The pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Tyler Stevenson down in the count, 0-1. Kinley on the bump. Gets set, kicks, deals, swing and a miss. And it's no balls and 2 strikes to Tyler Stevenson. Let's go, chat. Charge! 0-2 is the count. The 0-2 pitch, line drive, hit out over towards right center field. That'll drop in for a base hit. Right in front of Michael Harris II as he maneuvers towards his left, throws it over towards second. And Stevenson stays right where he is at first and gets on with a 1-out single. He's over at first base. Still a lot of games left. The Diamondbacks play against the Mariners. That game's at 10:10. Phillies actually play at 10:15 against the Dodgers. I think that they actually pushed the game back 5 minutes because it's on Apple TV. Pitch. There's a fly ball hit out over towards left center field. This will stay in the ballpark. And the catch will be made by Yaz. And there's 2 away in the bottom of the 9th inning. Let's go. Going to Wichita. Blake Dunn is up to bat. The pitch. And it's in there for a called strike. No balls and 1 strike to Blake Dunn. Wheeler. 0-1 pitch, fly ball hit out over towards left field. On the run to make the grab is Yaz, and the ball game is over. The Atlanta Braves take care of business out at Great American Ballpark, and they take game 1 out in Cincinnati. Ring the bell. The Atlanta Braves are able to get the W, and they win. Acuna homered, set the tone in the first, and the Braves get a big-time W. Harris also had a big day. I said it was Zach Wheeler, right? Pretty sure I said Wheeler. Okay. All right. With that, it is time for me to get off. Okay. Here's what's going to happen. We're going to start the next stream in about 10 minutes, okay? And then we'll start the stream at 9:30. Love you guys very, very much. Hope you have yourself a very fantastic rest of your night. If you're not going to tune on into the Dodgers game, understand. But I will see you all over there for my Philly freaks that are going to be on there. We do have a redirect afterwards. Make sure that you go say hi to the person that we do redirect our way over to. And then, of course, we will see you all in just a little bit. Love you all. Lila Tov, and good night.